Brian, another tough result to take. Started well, not the end result though.
No, yeah, I thought we played really well up until their first attack, and they scored with the first attack. You know, I thought the game plan was working really well. How we wanted to implement our tactics, I thought it was working great and causing them lots of problems. But you know, it counts for nothing if you're going to give away soft goals. If you're going to be a milky team that looks good on the eye and pretty team, if you can't do the other side of the game, winning your defensive duels, clearing your lines, showing aggression, then you're always going to come unstuck. You'll just be a soft team, one of them teams that, just, it's hard to put it into words what it is. It's fluff for me. It's fluff. It's about aesthetically looking nice, making nice passes, but ultimately no grit and no resolve. And I don't think we are that. I think we're having a spell here, conceding goals where they're really soft goals. But I've seen enough of these lads in the past to know that they're a good group and they've got more about them than what they're showing in terms of the defensive aspects at the minute. So clear for me to get on the training pitch now and spend a lot of time on working on that side of the game. But yeah, really disappointed. It's just a catalogue of soft goals at the moment, which is killing us.
Is it a case of some hard lessons being learned really quickly as we step up a level?
Yeah, absolutely. I said to the lads before the match there, a team like Chesham, we're a fantastic team, and credit to them for getting the win. They're going to put it on you. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to put the balls in your box. They're going to long throws, corners. They're going to make it personal, and you've got to stand up to that. You've got to stand up to that first and foremost, and then show what good footballers you are. And we did that for 25, 30 minutes or however long it was, and then we just lapsed into softness and allowed them to dribble through the middle of the pitch and enter our box without any defence or any contact basically, and scored a really disappointing goal. So yeah, it is a step up in the level. There are going to be a more ruthless edge to the National League South than there is the Southern League Premier, but we know all about Chesham. We're well versed for this game, and we can't be a hard luck story. We can't be a team that's good on the eye but loses games because it's got a soft underbelly. The lads in there saying about the officiating and how it's cost us. It probably has, but ultimately we got to be in charge of our own destiny. We're 1-0 up in the game and we're causing them all sorts of problems, and for whatever reason we don't show any aggression defensively, and then we stop doing what we were doing. So we can blame officials and we can moan at how poor they were, but ultimately we've got to be masters of our own destiny, because officials at this level will make mistakes, they will get it wrong, they will have shockers, but it's about us.
One decision that probably is going to stick in most people's mind is Jordan Raguet's effort from 30 yards. It hits the bar, comes down, bounces. Most who were behind the goal are sure it went over the line, but the referee and the assistant agreed that it didn't. They're hard to take when it does look like it's gone in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there was three major decisions for us. There was the sending off for them, a second yellow. Ronan's driving through there and he's brought down. That's a clear yellow. The fourth had said it's a yellow card. I don't know why he's not giving it. And then obviously there's a penalty one where we've gone through, but that's neither here nor there. But for me, the goal, the strike from Jordan hitting the underside of the crossbar, bouncing over the line and then coming up and hitting the crossbar again, it's clear to me that was a goal, and I'm 50 yards away from it. But ultimately the video will tell us whether it was or it wasn't. But like I said, if we're going to be one of these teams that just blame the officials for every loss, it's going to be a long season. Ultimately we've got to take it out of the officials' hands. We've got to be the masters of their own destiny and go win the game 2-0, 3-0, and put them to the sword, not let them back in it because we switch off and think it's an easy night for us.
A few days now before we go to Farnborough on Saturday for the players to kind of regroup, reset, and go and try and put things right.
Yeah, listen, I know what we're missing. We're a small squad. We're trying to bring certain players in, which we will do. It's clear to me what's missing, so hopefully we can bring them players in, and I think we've got a really good side here. I haven't come away from that. I think that they're a great side. I think we're a young side, excuse me, a naive side, and they probably just need a little bit more bite and grit in there, and maybe a bit of experience, but we've got a really good side. It's a disappointing one tonight, but like I said, credit to Chesham. They do what it says on the tin, you know, they put it on you and ask questions. Aesthetically, it might not look pretty at times, but it's not about between both boxes. It's about who can create clear-cut chances and who can defend their box. And you know, albeit they didn't create loads of clear-cut chances tonight, but they showed their defensive side. You know, there was no free headers for our boys in their box. There's no easy chances granted to us. So credit to them.
Any news on Noah?
No, he's chipping away. It's been a frustrating one for Noah and for us. Obviously, we're missing him. He's been close to a return for a long time now, but as what happens with these ligament injuries, the kind of you get to a stage where you think you're about back, but they linger. So hopefully he's not too far away, because we are missing him. We're missing that presence and that energy. You know, Faz has been up there for a long time now, and I thought Faz looked tired tonight and a little bit fatigued, so we do need to freshen it up there. Rafa's come on and done a job, and you know, put himself about and whatnot, but we are lacking and short in that department.
Thanks, Brian.
Cheers.